I still don't know. Gachiakuta. I don't know, man. But apparently, the situation got worse. I guess they're like stalking the author or something like that. I saw like some shit on Twitter about like, I think the author like deleted their Instagram account or something like that. I don't know, but yeah, apparently this got a lot worse. I mean, the situation, from what I can tell, seems to very quickly be getting out of hand. This situation is getting absolutely insane, but we'll see. Explain the situation to me, Chibi.
The Gachiakuta situation has gotten a lot worse in the last 24 hours, and you're probably wondering, how could it get any worse after the creator of the manga was ran off the internet thanks to mass harassment? Well, let's begin. This is the graffiti artist of Gachiakuta, Ando, that was showing support to Keirana after the mass harassment they received, and on their birthday, today, for instance, they were showing support to her after the toxic fans were attacking her, and he too, in turn, got ran off the internet because of this crazy fan base from the West. But don't worry, it gets a lot worse than that. We also have animators at Studio Bones calling out these crazy fans from the West.
The animators as well?
Post calling out these fans as well, and then you have in turn these people that are harassing Keirana, Ando, and even now animators now shifting their sights on anyone that works on Gachiakuta is deemed to be harassed, which this post in particular is showcasing that they want to start going after Gachiakuta animators, and you can even see the individual in question says, by the way, I support what Gachi Twitter has done. Keirana deserved a talking to about her behavior with the black community.
It's fucking retard. Oh, that is so annoying to me, bro. That is so fucking annoying. You are the most pretentious, annoying bitch for that. They are attacking the creators of this show that they are LARPing to love so much. They are attacking the creator viciously over a fucking joke.
And so this entire situation is just spiraling out of control. You have people legitimately feeling entitled that they should take human rights away from Keirana and force her to put anything they want within their manga. For instance, look at this post. The artist should just work her arts and let the fans do the rest. If the fans say that her characters are trans or gay, then it's the artist's works to make them the way the fans want.
What? It's not your story. What do you mean? You're a fan. What are you a fan of then? You're a fan of her art, not her story. This doesn't really even make sense. It's not your story. It's whatever the author wants it to be. You're not entitled to anything, buddy. You need to shut that shit down right now, bro. Because you're not entitled to dilly dick.
The absolute entitlement.
The absolute
in this post
entitlement.
Is legitimately
absolutely fucking retarded.
Freaking insane. I'm about to make a very radioactive take. I mean, put on a hazmat suit because I want to be very blunt and truthful.
Oh god, I'm ready.
But it's gonna be set.
I'm in my nuclear bunker right now, Chibi. Hit me. What is it?
Our situation. You know what it's leading to? What's gonna happen thanks to this?
You know, I'm
Japanese
gonna let him.
Artists and animators are currently watching this situation unfold, and everything about it, what they're going to witness here and see from their perspective is that Keirana, a manga author, is getting harassed because she reposted a cosplay dance video of one of her characters. You realize how insane this is? Like, this all started because Keirana, the creator of Gachiakuta,
the chat. I know we've been like discussing like retarded cancellations, right? We had the whole Cha-Cha was getting canceled over making an ice joke. Then you had who was that? You had you know, Tomoe getting canceled for not wanting to talk about politics. You had Iris was getting canceled over using Chat GPT. You had Crony getting canceled over a fucking boar pun, a literal dad joke. We have covered some very, very retarded cancellations. But canceling someone, an author, for reposting a cosplay dance video of one of their characters might be up there. It might make the top 10, chat. It might be in the top 10.
Decided to repost a clip of a person cosplaying one of her characters, by the way, dancing. And that led to people looking at this post and saying, Carolina, you're racist. Why would you retweet something like that or repost something like that on Instagram? And it's spiraled over the course of the few days now to where it's led to this entire situation. Everyone with a working brain that isn't unhinged is going to see this situation say, Carolina did literally nothing. She did.
Yeah, she did nothing wrong.
Nothing at all. She legit is innocent, but she's being attacked by these people that are
lunatics.
so caught up in identity politics and skin color.
Yeah, they are so mind broken by identity politics that they can't. They just cannot like put that aside for a single second of their life. It is always identity politics, always about skin color.
That it legitimately has driven people insane to where they are attacking an author for no reason, which, by the way, Keirana is a progressive left-leaning manga author.
Yeah, I did see that as well, by the way. I did see that the author is a leftist. The author is progressive. And now you have a very, very interesting scenario where a Japanese leftist progressive author is being canceled by a bunch of Western leftist progressives. The irony is just cinema, absolute cinema.
And she is being done this way, by the way. She is not right-leaning. She is very progressive. She puts progressive ideals within her story, but she, in turn, is also being eaten alive by the very people that are apparently on her side.
It's like I said, it's like I've said this all the time, chat. The left is very cannibalistic. They will eat each other alive at any moment, all right? If you stray from the path even just a little bit, right? Even if it's just a little bit, right? You fail the purity test, right? You can't be 99% pure. You have to be 100% pure at all times. If you become 99% pure, it's over. You're gonna get eaten alive. You're gonna get harassed. You're gonna get attacked by your own people.
Of the political aisle. Now, I don't like to get into politics too much in this situation, but it's very relevant to this conversation because it's important to talk about. Every single artist and Japanese creator that is witnessing this, they're going to probably refrain from now on ever adding potentially a black character to their manga or artwork to kind of avoid this entire situation. Because if you think I'm joking, I'm not. Anyone that
I wouldn't be surprised.
Like, okay, I don't want to be in this type of drama.
Why risk it, right? If having a black character can be such a PR nightmare and result like into this, I mean, yeah, any like rational person that doesn't want to deal with this type of shit would be like, yeah, maybe I won't touch that with a 10-foot pole.
I don't want to have my career ruined. I don't want to be mass harassed by millions of people. What's the way I can avoid this? Well, there is a way to avoid
very
it.
Logical.
Just don't create a person of color within your manga series. Don't do a person of color within your art, and you completely avoid this situation.
Yeah.
It will be a chilling effect. This entire situation is a chilling effect for manga authors to not do what the Gachiakuta Keirana author has done within her manga. For instance, adding any form of diversity at all, and that would basically do the exact opposite of what these people that are very progressive and left-leaning want. For instance, to add more diversity, to add...
Yeah, they want diversity, and by doing this, they are most likely going to scare people away from diversity because they won't want to deal with this headache. They would rather not have to deal with this sort of PR nightmare and being, fucking harassed over a fucking retweet.
Identity politics. It's in turn going to cause people to not do that because of the level of toxicity that is being thrown at Keirana at this current moment and anyone that is adjacent to her. For instance, the graffiti artist, but also to animators as well that is literally working on the anime of Gachiakuta. It is actually freaking insane how bad this situation has gotten, and the fact that there is a lot of people that think this is
going after like the graffiti artist and animators is crazy work.
I feel like this is a huge wake-up call for everyone involved and people within Japan as well to truly just see how toxic the West actually is when it comes to when they get attached to one of your projects. Welcome to the West, Japan. Series, very rude introduction.
introduction.
moments
If I,
if you
it's
do not
it's
match
one
their
hell of
actual
a
politics. I mean,
introduction.
let's look back at this comment here. The level of entitlement from these people is actually
Yep.
insane. There is,
Yep.
I'm not even joking. I have seen these type of comments all over social media. Not
Fucking
just on Twitter,
annoying.
I've seen this on TikTok. I've seen this on Instagram. And by the way, speaking of Instagram, they're stalking Kaorana's Instagram right now.
Yep,
They are straight
I did see that. Like they were like stalking the author. Like
up stalking it, and now
it is
she's shutting
insane.
off comments from what I have.
Oh yeah, that's what she did. She didn't like delete her Insta. She shut down comments. Right? Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Discovered, she is shutting down comments as well on Instagram to where people can't even comment on her stuff anymore, showcasing once again that just because she left one social media platform, she has that harassment carrying over to other platforms.
Yep.
And now she's completely cutting off any contact from interacting with her fan base whatsoever, which is legitimately insane, because that means now that even Japanese fans can't even potentially talk with her because of how insane these the people captured with identity politics and skin color have done to this offer. And I want to say, there is one side in particular that is causing all this, and it is definitely leftists. Like, look, I know people don't want to accept that and swallow that hard to swallow pill, but the truth of the matter is everyone that is currently harassing the offer right now.
Yeah, because it's a leftist issue, right? The right doesn't give a shit about this. It's the left losing their mind over it. And again, it just goes back to the left. The left is very toxic. The right, don't get me wrong, the right can be toxic as well, right? There are a lot of dickheads in the right as well, right? There's a lot of, stupid takes on the right as well, right? It's a both sides thing, right? But it is significantly worse on the left. They are significantly worse.
Is mostly
it's not even close.
It's people that are captured in trans, non-binary ideology, captured with skin color and representation and diversity, that is mass harassing this offer. And you know what this is going to cause? This is going to radicalize not just Kaorana, but a lot of people. This will radicalize people to be completely against this. And once again, Kaorana is a progressive offer. And doing this to someone like that, it's just going to cause her to shift away and never want to be progressive.
Yeah.
Again. It's possible. So,
it's how you radicalize leftists.
Situation is outright insanity. And
a rude awakening.
I can't believe how bad it's actually gotten. I can't.
It's how I became a right-winger.
Because, like,
I saw what the left was doing and saying and how they acted, and I was like, maybe I should go check out what these guys on the right are talking about.
On display, people wanting mass harassment towards offers, as you can see here. It is legitimately just ridiculous how bad this is. But I will leave it at that. If you enjoy my content, please subscribe.
Yeah, dude. I mean, absolutely insane. Yeah, this. Absolutely insane, man. This situation is absolutely insane. I mean, wow. I'll tell you what, this was definitely not on my bingo card for the year. I did not expect that we would be seeing such like a mad. I mean, this has gone way out of hand. This escalated like so quickly. This was a matter of days. Like it was like one day I was seeing that the Gachiakuta fans are harassing the author on the Twitter, and the author ends up deactivating, and then the next day it's like, oh, the author had to turn off comments on Instagram because the author is getting stalked as well. And it's like, damn, this pizza party got wild real fucking quick, didn't it?